Alright, let's get into it. UFC 4 has been out for about a month now, and there's a good amount of bugs that you can already see the community online is calling out. Not the smoothest release, but let's take a look at the 10 top most painful bugs in UFC 4. Number 10, you have the commentary of Daniel Cormier and John Anik. And for whatever reason, this is still an issue in UFC 4, Misgendering The Ladies. Maybe my favorite bug. It's one of the most minor in terms of impact, but it's been with the games forever. Like, since they included women. Which is super progressive.
Oh, nice leg kick by in there, DC.
She disguised it.
Nice leg kick by in there, DC.
But for whatever reason, they just can't get it right in the game. You're fighting as a female, and inevitably a commentator says, him just landed a great shot. Really just misgenders you, which is super upsetting. Not what any sane social justice warrior would want. It's probably the best it's ever been in the series in terms of, I don't notice it as much as earlier games, but still annoying that it's kind of there at all. Also, sometimes Daniel Cormier just says,
He's done!
Like 20 seconds after you finish the fight, which is just weird. Late shouting, like super late, inappropriate shouting.
He's done! What a fight!
Also, he sometimes reacts to the start of a go-go plata, like shouting it's a headlock.
Oh, nice headlock.
During an arm triangle, sometimes he tells you you're using your legs. Just weird stuff. At number 9 in career mode, during training, you'll see a handful of glitches. This is the first, the jumping giant. You just become a giant, an extra foot tall dude, after you throw like a head kick or two, just on the heavy bag. Another one during training is you see a blinding white light when you're training sometimes. I think it happens when you kind of pull the sticks back and the camera zooms out. And it kind of breaks the fourth wall, showing you beyond everything you should be seeing in the gym. It's beautiful though. At number 8, we have the body bugs. Those are the physical glitches that come as no surprise. We've seen a lot of these over the years in the UFC games. You have complex limbs moving around. Inevitably a shoulder ends up where it shouldn't be. And this kind of stuff happens. Doesn't seem to happen as often as earlier games, but it's still pretty hilarious whenever it does. At number 7, the you don't have PlayStation Plus bug. This one freaks me out whenever it happens. It's happened a few times during online gameplay. You try to go into championship or blitz mode, and you get a pop-up telling you need PS Plus when you already have a subscription. Just restarting the PlayStation fixed it for me. Hopefully it doesn't freak too many people out. I wonder how many people will buy a subscription and not actually need it. At number 6, you have the injury bug. In career mode, you inevitably suffer an injury, sprain, get a concussion. You go in and look to see where it is on your player and your treatment options, and sometimes it just shows up in a weird or wrong location. I thought it was just generic at first, but it does sometimes show up in the correct spot, so clearly just a bug where your hip is showing in your shoulder. At number 5, training stats wrong. This is just when you're training, you're focusing on something specific like guillotine chokes, and you'll notice at the end of the training session, your armbar submission stat is increased instead of traditional chokes or something you'd expect. At number 4, it's one of the worst ones in the game right now. It's the infinite load screen gameplay tip and other tips bug. Could probably find a better name for this bug. It happens online when you finish a match. I'm used to long loading screens in career mode, but this one never goes away. And it only seems to happen when I save the video after an online fight is over. But you do need to restart the game to fix it. At number 3, the please don't show again bug. One just keeps popping up and will haunt your menu nightmares. It will tell you you need to be online, connected to EA servers, and you ask it, please don't show me again, and it just keeps popping up. And you can click OK. Or you can click your not OK option. But you'll continue to see it forever and ever.
Forever, just because this is the song that doesn't end.
At number 2, there's this specific bug that causes a crash after a fight. When you finish a match, press share, upload something on the PS4, then come back. If you still have the chat option with the left stick, you actually send something. This crashes the game basically every time. And at number 1, the worst, most game-breaking bug in UFC 4, the blue blur of death bug. This happened to me when I was playing online. Happened to me a few times in a row. You enter the game as Paige Van Zandt or Usman or whoever, and you have this weird blue-purple blur, which is actually the background of the game during the menu screens. And it's overlaid during gameplay, so you can see the shadow of your characters. But I'm sure the people that are competitive online just hate having a loss because they had to go into the fight like Frank Dukes, the powder in his eyes. It seems pretty rare lately, and it seems like maybe in the latest patch they fixed this one completely. But either way, let me know if this is still happening to you guys. And the last bonus bug is not really a bug, but Dana White's face in the crowd is just annoying to me. It just... Look at him swaying. They still have him and his Dominic Cruz look-alike in the suits. Just the same exact animation from the last one. Come on. Dana's staring, and it's weird. I don't know. Maybe change the animation. It's bugging me too much, I know. Alright, thanks for watching, listening. If you like, please like. If you subscribe, please do. That would be great. And have a good one.